I wish to give another political podcast for just 1 second for Mr. Joseph R. Biden. Because I prayed for the guy. A loyal opposition either way. And he got a bad deal out of it. And I said that, but I'm going to speak my mind for 2 seconds because I don't hate anyone here. Obviously, he's not calling shots, and we get that. So, whoops. But to that point, there are two things I'd like to draw people's attention to. First of all, when he was running for president back in 2016, I believe, or it might have been, I think it was 2016, he assured people, you don't want to draw down from Afghanistan in one day. See, these people think that if you do that, you don't understand. That's not how it works. They'll take the weapons. It's not feasible. You don't even know what you're talking about. You can't do it that way. That was him who knew that. Same guy who then in 2021 on 9/11, right? He somehow that's what they do, which was disgraceful. But again, wait a minute, that's exactly the opposite of what he understood to do and even said for himself. And he would have no reason to, at that point, they're not, they don't think he's going to be president. He even wasn't. But, if you know about Biden, he was run for president a lot of times. He was vice president, so now he's got a chance. But then anyway, so then there's, do you remember when they used to have him holed up in some bunker that they passed off for the Oval Office or somewhere, but really it's just a film set. They even show you he's somewhere. Remember that? And at one point he's delivering a quote unquote speech from the teleprompter. Remember the teleprompter? He's reading it. And at one point he breaks character for 1 second to say something, to clarify something for himself, to speak for himself. Just for a second, because he didn't appreciate it. And he starts to say something for himself, and they cut it. They just, the bars and tone. And that literally happened. Even Fox pointed out, that's great. That's an act of war. That's a domestic act of war, and no one on CNN or even Fox noticed it. That's an act of war. That's the people calling the shots. That's the auto pen deciding the president does not have the right to even say, we want to cut him off, let's cut him off. But really, that's our president. You're making him do what you want, and then when he pushes back slightly, you cut. It's an act of war. He was under duress, sir. But you and your optics, you're gonna get. Wait a minute. He wore a Trump hat when Kamala was there. He wore that. Wait a minute. He did his best, especially when he got shot, sir. You both did all right. I'm praying for the man. Hope he's all right, but you better remember that.